what to do with all of these amazing greens and all the herbs and mint and all that stuff in your garden. I'm going to show you. This is the time of year where all of the herbs are great and the greens are really doing well, so I like to use them. So we use them two ways. One way is saute them with olive oil and garlic. I love using them that way. And another way that I love to use this stuff is in a salad mix. So I'm going to show you all the things I put in this salad mix. It's very easy. I'd encourage you to try it. You might like it. I'm going to start by cutting some of the following. I use oregano in this, and I will put chives, but not the flowers. So all my oregano, I'll put parsley if it's ready. I will use any of my herbs that I like. I will cut some mustard, spinach, turnip greens, any of that stuff. If you have lettuces, some of them are going to keep okay, because what we're going to do is wash this and dry it and then store it in the refrigerator. So if you have a lettuce that holds up well, you can go ahead and use it. But all of these that I'm showing you definitely do great. I'm going to use some Swiss chard, collard greens, basil is ready, and I have a lot of mint that I'm going to put in it too. So any herbs that you like will work if they're edible. Any greens that you like that are edible, go ahead and cut some. When I'm picking the herbs and the greens, I like to use the young ones and the tips without a lot of stems, because I'm going to be using it in a salad mix, and I don't really like to eat all those hard stems in that. When you're cutting your greens, you can either cut most of the plant, because a lot of times they're going to grow back, or you can just pick out some of the leaves, which is what I'm going to do today with my spinach. So I'm going to let this keep growing. I've got other stuff I'm going to do with it. I prefer to use the older greens for the sauteing and cooking, by the way, and the younger ones for salads. I think they taste better that way. So these are getting pretty big, and I will use those for the sauteing. Yum. I'm going to wash this really well, submerge it, and don't want to soak it too long because I don't want it to get waterlogged, but I do want to make sure that I get all the bugs out. So I'm going to try to do that, rinse it really well, and then I'm going to put it in the strainer or the colander, let all that water drain off. And my last step is going to be dry it really well. So you may have a salad spinner, however you want to do it. I personally like to use some paper towels or even sometimes clean towels and just kind of dry it off, lay it there and put paper towels on top of it and just kind of get the rest of that water off, because you want it really dry. That will help it store longer. So once it's all dry, then I like to just chop it in little pieces, little, big, whatever, but just grab handfuls of it. It's all going to be mixed together, which is the idea. And then I toss it all in a pot. And when I'm all done in that pot, I just take it all and mix it together really well. It's all mixed up now, and does that ever smell good? All those different herbs and lettuces and greens in there. Love this stuff. So I'm going to transfer it into a just little Rubbermaid Tupperware deal thing that I keep it in so that it stays airtight. You can use a Ziploc bag if you want. If you dry this enough and get it right, get a good mix of things that stay well, you ought to be able to keep this in the refrigerator for about a week. Having this ready also makes it very convenient to give Ferdler his salad every night instead of having to go out and pick one for him, because it's got everything in it that he can eat too. He loves it. So it's a great convenience food for both of us.